everyone, welcome to my channel, and I just want to say hi again to my grandchildren, Ecli, Jethro, Donald, Lily, and Talia. And so today I just thought I would do a craft with me. I'm still working on this book, and I kind of need to get going on the other ones that I want to do for this, for the April challenge for Nevermore Creations. And I haven't done anything else. The only thing I did in this off camera is I put the sleeves in here, or the journal cards in here, in my flip outs for this, and that we had created on the last video. I'm going to put some tabs on these. I haven't done that yet. And I did cover the wording with a vintage stamp. And then to hold it in place, I just put one of these paper clips on there to hold it in place. So I did that to both of them. And that's the only thing we have for this journal so far. So I thought what we would do is just kind of play. I've got some scraps. I've got some stuff out. I don't have a lot of ephemera. I've been trying to make it. So I got some of the things out that are required for the pack for us to use. And so I really kind of want to make some pockets and tuck spots. So we are going to work on that. And I have these scrap bins I've been working on for this. And I have some ephemera here, that I've had half finished. And so I kind of spent some crafting time working on those. So we might use some of these in there into this journal. But anyway, I don't have enough tuck spots or anything for it. So I thought we would work on that. And what I'm going to get out now is we can make some simple tuck spots. And I think I have 2 small bins of scraps here, and that we can work with, and some other things I've just kind of thrown in there as I'm cleaning up my desk. Oh, and this might be good to use too. So we have this pretty thing we could turn into a flip. For the journal, some flowers. Just going to kind of get some stuff out that we can play with. This would look good since it's a floral journal. That piece was from a graphic 45 paper pack. This would look nice. That would be fun. Do something with that. Could do something with, maybe do something with that. And I also want to have a video where we're just making ephemera, so that way I build up my stash of ephemera. We'll get some of these out, and I still have some scraps of graphic 45 that we could play with that came out of a book that I made. I was making several books for my friend and her Bible study group, and well, I didn't space my stitching out well enough in my sewing machine, so all it did was perforate it. You have to make sure you space it out enough so you don't end up perforating the paper and it just tears right out. I got that notepad. Okay, these things, I definitely want to do something with those. So yeah, so we're just going to make some tuck spots and pockets to put into the journal. Okay, so we've got something to start. We've got some stuff to start with. I'm just going to move this over and get started. These are those pieces. These are from the kit. So we're going to move that over. And I got this new mat at Joann's when I went to go get my grandma some fabric. she wanted some skirts, so I got her some fabric for some skirts. So I think the first thing we'll do, that's a little stiff. I'm trying to find a piece that I could do as a, just make some corner pockets. We could just use this. That would be, yeah, that would be nice corner tucks. So we'll use that and we'll decorate this. So out of my scraps, and we also have these too. I kind of want to stick with the floral theme. That would be pretty. Give it kind of a vintage look. I think I like this one better because it's a little brighter. We'll use that one. Okay. So we actually need, what we're going to do is we're just going to glue that on there. And I'll probably stitch around. Now we're just going to glue this on here. Do I want it on this side? Yeah, I think so. Okay, put that over and just glue. Now these are just book pages I get from my book that I use to put glue on so I don't get it all over my work surface. And since I am going to glue it, I'm not going to glue heavy, but if you are just going to glue it down, just make sure you have enough glue so that it sticks. It doesn't come up. Okay, I want to do this side here. Okay. Just going to make sure this is on there flat so it's not, doesn't get bubbly. Okay. I actually have been pretty good with my scraps, so I don't end up with a lot of scraps to do anything a lot with. I have a lot of cardstock scraps, but so I'm not able to collage like I would like to. Okay, so we have this piece. I'm going to go ahead and cut that at the angle from corner to corner. Okay, there we go. We could, this can lay down like this, that can go up like that, or so this is probably how I'll put them on there, on the pockets, because they're both right or left. So we're just going to do a little more to these. Let's see what we have that we can use to help decorate this. Some pretty floral. It could go really whimsical. I don't think so. Not on that. That's kind of nice. Oh, I know what I was thinking about doing. I have the Sears catalog. I was thinking about getting the page out of here to kind of help with decorations. Kind of collage a little bit with it. Okay. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to go like this. So more after the wording than anything else. And then that would look right there. And then make sure I have my ink. And then maybe a piece of that right there, and that could fabric. It's a pretty piece of fabric I could cut and maybe put under it. And kind of just put that in the corner maybe. Or a piece of lace. And this really pretty lace. I have a bucket of lace and fibers. I could put this down there like that. Just put this on there. Put that down. And that would hang down from the signature a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So first, we will glue these pieces down. And I wanted to ink that. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. We're going to do that there. And then this one will ink. Even though this has a little bit of a patina, I still want it to, or a vintage look, I still want it to stand out a little more. So we're going to just do that. Collage that on there. Okay, and then we need to, that didn't get any in the corner. And we need to dirty up the flowers. It just cuts on that white. I'm using Vintage Photo, by the way. I did try to pick up some darker, but they're out. I've never seen the craft store so low on supplies before. So yeah, I went yesterday to pick up some material for my grandma. She's been wanting a skirt, but she wants it made. So basically, I'm sewing 2 pieces of, I think it needs music paper, 2 pieces of, no, 1 piece, 2-yard piece, basically in a tube. I'm hemming it, and then have the, I don't know what you call it, but it's just like a bigger hem, the chute for the elastic to go into. I finished all of the sewing on them yesterday that I had to do except for the putting in the elastic, because I have one that I started, but I want to make sure it's going to work for her before I sew and then have to rip, because I'm making her 4 skirts before I have to rip it all up and yeah, like that, and then redo it. It was a lot of work. So she tried on the other skirt this morning and said that it needed an adjustment. So I will probably work on that a little bit when I'm done here. Make sure I'm in frame, sorry. But I got her some really pretty fabric. But while I was there, I, of course, looked around. It's a craft store, and found this mat, which hopefully has reduced some glare for you guys to work on. And the glass mat will just be in another space. Okay, so that one, I like that. I might do a little more with it. Maybe just some sparkle. Just some silver sparkle. Just to add a little. See what I get here. I got some out. This is really, this is just a cheap glitter glue. It gets clogged all the time. I need a scrap. Nope, it's not. It's going to be difficult, so I'll just use this. Okay. Now I've got some on there, but I would just like a little bit more. I do like a little bling. This is just some glue I picked up at Michael's. It was like in their 99-cent bin before I got all my other stuff. It doesn't feel like it has a clog. I think maybe the glitter just gets too big. I don't know. There we go. There we go. One right here. Just adds a little sparkle, a little dimension. So that's really pretty. I'll do that one on that. And then I'm going to get a music piece of paper for that one too. Okay. And then we will get this inked on the edges. Okay, let's see what this looks like here. That's too much. Okay, so we will just use a glue stick to stick that down. I am thinking that I'm going to go ahead and try to order. It's going to take a long time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but orders from Amazon are taking a really long time because they've been hit so hard with orders. So I have an order out for my daughter-in-law for some stuff for her crafting, and initially I ordered it on March 23rd and it said it'd be delivered May 20th. Now it's moved up to May 4th. So now I should have ordered my arm for my camera or my phone before now, but I may go ahead and attempt to order it so that I can get a better angle on here. Okay, I am going to do a little more with this one, but with this one I think I'm going to do some gold. Just to add a little sparkle here. You see that? I don't know if you can see the sparkliness of it. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so these are just going to sit to dry, but these will sit in a page once we get it done, like that. And then you can put, you know, I would do a bigger journal card, but you can put that in there, and then that would be a nice little tuck spot. So, okay. So we'll set these aside to dry. So we've got 2 corner tucks. All right, next I want to do some more pockets. So actually, where's that piece? Over here. This would be a good, I just want to see what size this is. I really like this piece, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. This could be a really nice decoration for the front here, and this could be a nice pocket. That would probably be what we do. It coordinates with the paper. We'll probably do that. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue it on. Make sure I have the orientation right. Looks good. So looks good. Okay, so I'm going to just glue down the sides. Down the bottom and up. Now this is art glitter glue, which works really, really, really well for holding in your anything you glue in. However, if you're using other glues, it's wetter. It's just a wetter glue. You just got to give it time to dry. This stuff dries really, really fast. And so once you get it in place, though, it's there. It isn't moving. So you want to make sure you have it where you want it. Okay. So that's in, and I think that looks really nice, and I will just put, I'll just put some tags or ephemera in there. Okay, just making sure it's down. And then we got to do something to the back too, but I don't know what yet. Okay, so another pocket idea we could do is just actually, I have these pieces actually that I wanted to make into little tags. And if you collage on them, I'm trying really hard to stick with what's in the kit, but I don't know. Anyway, I want to make tags out of these, so we'll see about that. Okay. So another tuck spot idea would be actually just simply cutting these down. Could be pockets. So I'm going to cut this off. Yeah, I'm going to cut this off. And then just trim this. This came out of those books I made that I perforated the side. And I'm just going to go ahead and prep the other pieces that I have so we don't have to do that later. Love this paper. It's so pretty. These could also be tags. On journal cards. 3, there's 4 of these. I might just use these as tags actually. Okay, I got those all cut. Okay. These would just make really nice journal cards. So I think that's what we're going to do with them. We will glue them to some coffee dyed paper. Oh no, we'll collage on the back. That's what we'll do. Okay. So a pocket. Let's start with the pocket. Music paper. This is some of my jelly prints. I'm trying to find similar thicknesses of paper. I've got a lot of cardstock in here to collage with. We have this piece. Oh, we have some of this. That would be pretty to play with. Okay, what's this? We have some of this to play with. Okay, we've got this. All right, so we can do, and we have some of this too. I'm just going to cut this off right there. Okay, and I'm going to cut this off right there. Okay, I could put this, I'll use this as a filler. I think we'll do some of my my jelly print here. Okay, we got that, and we're just going to glue that onto this tag. There were a lot of people wearing masks in the stores yesterday, and I was surprised. I think a lot of them were homemade masks, but I think that's what a lot of the fabric was going to, is that people were buying fabric to make homemade masks. Okay, there's that, and then we're going to get some music. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and distress the edges here. I actually tried to find something that would re-ink my pad in case this is hard to get, but again, they were really low on supplies at Joann's. I was quite amazed. Okay, so we're going to just glue this down. Okay, that one's down, and I'm gonna sew around this. But okay, so we've got some of that. Let's see about. Oh, well, here's a nice bright one. This would be nice right here. So we're gonna just tear down this. That would look really nice right there, I think. And then we'll do maybe some of this here. Okay. Distress this. Boy, I tell you what, my body just doesn't react well. Did a lot of work for my grandma yesterday. For me, I've noticed this. I've had this problem with my back since I was in my mid-20s. And it's just this pain. It's hard to explain, but I have no reason for it. I've never hurt my back, but I do too much, and it's like something pinches back there, and it makes it very hard to walk. It freezes you. You like totally lose. That wasn't the piece I wanted to put on first, but that's okay. We'll do this. I don't know. And then my legs get shaky and weak. So anyway, did a bunch of move-in and stuff like that for her yesterday, and that took me out today. I'm telling you what. Headache. No, I'm not sick. It's just what happens when I do too much, and it's not anybody's fault, not my own, because I keep going. But man, I tell you, I just finally took some ibuprofen a little bit ago, so I try not to take it because it's not good for you to take ibuprofen. But the headache and pain was just too much. It was time for some ibuprofen. So now I'm feeling a little bit better, but yeah, it just took me out for the day. I pretty much, I mean, I did stuff. I did my online church service and Bible study video, but it's been a struggle to move around today, I'll tell you what. That head was just pounding, and Tylenol didn't work. Okay. So here we've got this, and I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut my notch out. Do I have my... Oh, yep, right there. I'm going to cut my notch out of here ahead of time. That looks about right for the center. Okay, so now it's notched, and now we're just gonna, oh, we want to embellish it a little more. So let's see what we got. I could use the courage or joy. Oh, I like this one, Thankful. So I have these scissors that give it like a ripped edge that I use sometimes. I really like the effect of it, and I'll just cut around this. And it gives it kind of a torn look. Okay, I think I'm going to use Thankful on there. There we go. I'm going to tear this page off. This will make another journal card or a base for something. Put that in our pile. Okay, so we've got the Thankful on there, and maybe we'll do one of these butterflies. And I have one of these roses. Could use that one right there. Just gonna fussy cut around it. Put that in the corner. And I just had another idea. Okay, so there's that vintaged up, and then we're going to go ahead and do the edges here. This just really, it makes it vintage and it makes it stand out. So I have this ribbon I picked up. See what I think about. I could probably actually use that as a pocket because it's got the stiff wire. I didn't catch that part. It's got the wire. Could use this as a pocket in the book. That'd be really pretty. Something to think about. Okay. Not going to do that. But there's some of this here. Okay, this is super fun. That might be kind of fun to do on here. Yes, I think so. I think maybe I'm not going to use this rose. I think I'll just use it. Okay, so to stick this on, we'll just need some Fabri-Tac. Okay. Okay, that's cute right there. And then this little pink butterfly. Yep, I think that's good, and I think that pocket will be ready. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna just vintage these edges up here. Okay, and then see if this put any glitter in there. No, maybe. We'll let it dry and see what happens. So there's a pocket, and it'll can stick a tag in like that. Okay, so there's another pocket, and we should do at least 2 of those. Let's see how long we've been going. 42 minutes. Another pocket here. And we'll put some of this rose paper on here that's so pretty. This is from Happiness in Crafting. I might do that side. I really kind of like that side better. Okay, that's the side we're going to do. I'm a messy crafter. Okay. Glue stick. Yeah, I'm going to try to get my camera arm ordered. It might be a month or 2 before I get it, but at least it'll be ordered. Okay, I'm going to do this here on this side. Okay, there's that. And then we will do some of this just so it's similar to the other pocket. Could do that right there. Would like to include this piece here, maybe right there. No, that doesn't go to the side, so we need something thicker, like right there. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I need to get some more glue stick. Okay, I'm going to do it about that long. Like that. ink this up. Sorry, I tend to get really focused on what I'm doing and then not talk. Okay, I'm going to ink that up. And let's see if I can, a piece of music. Yep. Okay, so we'll glue this down. Okay, put this on, and then we'll trim this up after we're all done. I am always knocking those glue sticks down. Okay, we'll get that one on, then we'll grunge this up. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this up. Okay, so now we will clip the hole in it. Okay, there's that. All right, now, ooh, they would be really pretty with one of these. Maybe that right there. That kind of blends in with that pink though. We could just have that on there and that would be good. And maybe my rose I dirtied up. Yeah, so let's do this up. Okay. Okay. There we go. There's that, and then we will put this on here. Kind of in the corner, and this is just a stamped flower that I stamped and colored in. We'll put that right there. And then I think that's fun right there. We're going to do that. Okay, so got this. Okay. Okay, so this is such fun trim. My friend gave me this trim actually. She used to do antique vintage stuff she would collect and sell, so that's kind of fun. right there with that little bit on the end, and then just dirty up the edges here. And I'm going to sew around this too. I have a little pile of sewing going on. All right, and there's another pocket that a tag can go into. It'll be a bigger tag, of course, but that can go on our page. Turned out very nice. So we've got 2 corners and 2 pockets. And then the next thing I want to do is we've got those 2 pockets. There's going to be some other pockets I want to make, but I'm going to collage the back of these. I'll collage 3 of them and then save the 4th one so we can do it on camera so you're not on there with that, and then we'll embellish it. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.